So we're in a very special place. We are standing in a place called Sala Grande, which is one of the personal houses really inhabited and designed by one of the greatest designers of the 20th and 21st century, Elsa Peretti. I had the tremendous privilege of knowing her in her later life. She was the most fascinating person in every possible way. Elsa is very famous for her great designs, both in terms of jewelry and interior, but she is also a tremendous human being. On the one hand, she had this publicity, you could say celebrity, but she was also a very private person. Where we are standing now is in her temple of refuge. We are in Sant Martí, a place that has been for many decades very special to Elsa Peretti, her place of safety, her place of great creativity. This village was first created in the 13th century. Elsa came over here in the 1960s. Many people would move naturally from the countryside to the urban centers to look for work.
But she decided to stay here in a very minimal conditions, without water.
This was the first house.
And this is the first house, Casa Pequeña, this small house. What we are seeing now is thanks to Elsa's contribution and restoration. The square was absolutely different, the houses were demolished, but this one is absolutely original.
Maybe it's my interpretation, but I feel that it gave a sense of security.
Absolutely,
To be within each one of those sort of spaces. She found that time slows down when you come over here. And it gave her the freedom to think about the designs and how it works and how to perfect it.
I'm very slow. You all go fast. I don't. This is a secret of me.
I'm Laura Cornejo. I'm the senior curator of the Nando and Elsa Peretti Foundation. Our mission in the foundation is to preserve and to disseminate Elsa Peretti's legacy. Elsa was a really multifaceted person. She was not only this incredible and successful designer, she did a great charity and philanthropic work.
She comes to a village which is highly dilapidated, and she falls in love with the place, and she starts by acquiring one place and basically doing it up. And you can sort of see how she embraces this very simple life, but absolutely loving it. The church will always be at the absolute heart of everything. And this is very evident here. So we're standing in the main church of Sant Martí. In front of me is a chapel, and the main piece of this chapel is a silver Madonna sculpture designed and made by Elsa Peretti, which I find to be one of the most peaceful yet powerful images that she created. Just a very special and peaceful place that meant a lot to her and to all who loved her. For me, what is also touching is that after she passed away, it is also now her final resting place. And this is, in a way, something which touches upon every person who knew her, to pay their respects to one of the greatest designers.
I have the honor and pleasure to be Miss Peretti's assistant at Barcelona during 20 years. Her generosity first had always overwhelming, and without exception, to all the people that work close to her. Her sublime sense of aesthetics had always challenged me. She is missed amongst all of us for her unique way of caring.
Mi nombre es Darío. Yo trabajo manteniendo todo este complejo, todo el legado que dejó Elsa en Sant Martí, ¿no? ¿Qué significa para mí Elsa? Elsa, espera que me emociono. Bueno, Elsa para mí lo es todo. Yo he trabajado 20 años con ella y he aprendido muchísimas cosas de ella. Y no sé especificar más. Me es muy difícil hablar de Elsa. Okay.
One of the things that I would say always touched me was the fact that the people around Elsa, her circle, they were her family in every possible way, She lives in their memories, in our memories, in her designs.
Inspiration for my snake came from a rattlesnake tail. Here they are, the two of them. Here you have the real animal. I mean, this is the biggest one I found. They're not so big in general. And the mechanic is interesting.
One of the key points of inspirations for Elsa Peretti was often drawn from the natural world. You know, she starts with her childhood by visiting Italian 17th century ossuaries and being a bit cheeky and picking up bones along the way, which her mother made her return later on. And so she took inspiration from that for the very famous bone cuffs. And behind us we can also see this bear skull mounted in silver. And equally you can sort of understand why, when she beheld the Chinese important Ge Mallow-Shaped Brush Washer, that's something that also spoke to her. It's mallow-shaped, so you're looking again at an object which takes its inspiration from the natural world. It's also an object for a scholar. Would have been used to paint. Obviously, Elsa sketched her own designs, and this is an important element of scholars' paraphernalia. It was important to her, and we are very privileged now today to offer this piece uniquely from her collection.
For me, to be a good designer is a simple thing in the world. But to be a good human being, that's going to be hard. I like to try, though.